Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video I am going to explain further while using AutoCAD. In my previous video I have explained how to use line command, polyline, how to use circle command, and I also had explained how to change different commands. For example, how to come into layer 1, layer 2, model, etc. Okay, this is a point where I have finished my previous video. In this video I'm going to go further. Okay, we created a rectangle using line command, we created rectangle using polyline command, we also created one circle using circle command. Okay, now the next one is how to delete these all objects, the one which you have created. You just have to select them all. Okay, how to select it? Just left click on mouse and drag to the left. This is how you can select it, or press escape button, click on individual object. Like if you click on individual object, you will select them and then just press delete button, or you can select them, right click your mouse and it will say erase, is erased. Okay, so simple. Now next thing, this is another command, it's called revision cloud. If you click on it, click the line, move your mouse wherever you like to move, and it will create an object looks like cloud. Okay, normally we use this kind of command in order to draw some kind of dimension in it to make it look more fancy. Okay, so to erase this you have to just select it and press delete button. Okay, now another command we have is called spline. Okay, spline is something which is an irregular circle or irregular shape. If you just press on it on the screen, and because this is going to be an irregular, you need to specify the second point as well. Click second point. So as you can see, this is moving, this is looking something different like that. And if you just click enter or press mouse button, you will have something funny shape. You can use this kind of command to make your drawings look more better, or where you feel that I should use this command, which I am going to explain in my further videos where to use these kind of commands. Okay, then another command we have, it's called mirror. Okay, mirror mean if you have draw a drawing and you want to draw it on the other side, or right or left, if you draw a drawing on right hand side of that drawing, you want to paste the same picture rather than drawing the same object second time, you just have to do a mirror. Okay, for example, we have a rectangle. Okay, right, and I am going to draw a rectangle to this rectangle next to it. Okay, how I'm going to do that? Click on mirror command, select your rectangle, enter it, select this point. See, you have another rectangle. Obviously if you want to make it parallel, just click on the second corner of the previous rectangle and press enter. It will give you another rectangle which is exactly the same which we already drawn previously or first time. Okay, so these are the commands which are very useful and we will use them later in our videos. Okay, so then the other command These are the main fundamental commands which are very useful to draw any kind of object or draw any kind of drawings. Obviously this program AutoCAD is a very huge program. You can have so many commands in, and obviously I am not that much expert. I mean, I am not someone who can know every single thing, but the main things which are very useful for the drawings I am going to explain. To make the story short, I will just explain the things which are very relevant to your any kind of drawing. Okay, proceeding to the next step, we have MultiText command. Okay, if you click on that and click on your model space, you will have a bar comes up on the screen where you can write the name of the drawing, or you can write anything which make your drawings look more professional. For example, I am going to write a name, let's say James. Okay, so this is just an example. Click OK, but you can change the size of that, you can change the text of that. So obviously you have to click OK and it's just there. So small, if this is a different text, I am going to double click on it and then I am going to change the style of that. Double click on it. Okay, select all. Then by selecting all, you have to click here and just drag it to the left of that text. Okay, now I want to give a different style and I want to give a different size, let's say 40. Select it, because this is selected, this also has to be selected, then it will work, otherwise it will not work. Okay, and you have a big name. Okay, so because this is too big, we have to use a zoom command. How to use zoom command? Just press Z-O-O-M, enter, and how small we like to have. Okay, you can just put 1 and then enter. It is gone big. Okay, obviously we need a small. So what we're going to do, we're going to use the zoom command again. Zoom, enter. How small you want? We want, okay, 0.001. Okay, this is going to be too small. Here you have too small. You can use your mouse while dragging up and down, so you will have small or big, you know, changing the size of that text. Okay, so that is another command. Now I am going to explain further commands. Obviously these are so many commands in here which you can use. A rectangle command. What is rectangle? Okay, so click on rectangle command, and if you just click on one side, you will have a rectangle on your screen. Okay, you can delete them by selecting and pressing delete button. Everything will go off. Okay, then you have offset command. We all know, engineers should know this command. What is offset? Offset is basically some object or some line which has to be equally same but at certain distance to the previous object. For example, I have drawn a rectangle. Okay, here now I want another rectangle, but I want the distance between these two rectangles maybe 5 feet, 2 feet, 3 feet. Okay, so how I'm going to do it? Press on offset, enter. Okay, this is my object. I have selected how far I want to place my second object. 2 feet distance. Okay, so this is another offset. So offset mean the object which already been drawn has to have a second object 2 meter bigger than the previous one, or to have a different distance from his previous lines. For example, you saw, as you can see on the screen, we have previous rectangle and then we draw a second rectangle which have a distance of 2 feet from its first line to the second one, from this line or from this wall to this wall. So this is 2 meter, this is also 2 meter, also 2 meter. So this is how to use offset command. Okay, so I want to delete that. I just don't want to delete that, just leave it as it is. Okay, now then I am going to tell now the next command is hatch command. Okay, what is hatch? Hatch mean to fill up that empty boxes. Okay, click on hatch command. You will have a menu comes on your screen where you can find, okay, what kind of hatch I like to put into my already or existing building, existing drawing or existing object. Okay, in this case I like to have something, these are the materials, or these are the hatch type: concrete, you have wood, you have box, you have brass, bricks, clay, whatever. You can see a huge variety of materials. Okay, I want to put bricks in my existing box. Okay, if I click on brick and then add to pick point. Okay, pick point mean where exactly you want to place the bricks. I want to place in the middle. Click in the middle, enter, and then enter again. Okay, so obviously I cannot see anything in here because the scale of that is too much. So the scale I am going to use 0.25 pick point here, and in order to fill that in the box. Okay, so repeat hatch command. You can have different material. Okay, so you can choose bricks. Initially we picked the brick but it didn't work, so again we have scale of 2, add pick point, click in the middle, double enter. Okay, the scale I like to put 3. It's not working properly. Pick point. Okay, so you have a hatch command working in the boxes. So again, if you want to make it small, you can double click on it, or make it big, or you want to change different hatch, double click in it, you can change the material, or you can change the scale it to 4 and then just enter it. Okay, so you have different scale hatch inside your existing box. That's it for today. Thank you for watching my video. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel.